talk to you today about pacing and why it's super important in relation to the type of training that we do at Bond Performance. So, pacing is all about eliminating big rest breaks and actually recovering while you're completing a movement. Now, you've heard us make the joke, recover in the run, recover during the burpees. And the reason we make that joke is because the ability to do that is all about how much you understand yourself and your pacing and the pace you need to go at in order to keep breathing and not having to stop, all right? The easiest way to explain this or to demonstrate this is by using a burpee and the timer, all right? And I'm gonna try and do this while maintaining talking on this video and not getting too out of breath. So the first thing about pacing, I'm gonna start the clock, there's gonna be a 10-second count in, and then I'm gonna perform 7-second burpees, meaning I'm gonna take 7 seconds to do one burpee, all righty? So, I'm gonna start that timer, hopefully you can see on the camera, but trust me, the timer's on. So, 5 seconds. 7-second burpees, all right? So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna hit the floor, I'm gonna come up. That was a 6-second burpee, I'll go again, a little bit slower. So, what I'm getting at with this is that if I was to focus on 7-second burpees, I can pretty much keep this pace up for a very long time, all right? Yes, I'm not gonna be setting any records, but I am actually gonna be able to recover while doing burpees. I'm not gonna have to stop. I'm gonna be able to just keep going at this pace because I know I can keep breathing through it. Alrighty? So, say I've done a workout where I've just jumped off the assault bike and I need to catch my breath, and instead of just walking around with my hands on my hips, like the next movement say is 50 burpees, instead of me walking around with my hands on my hips going, oh, fuck, I'm so tired, I could start doing burpees at a 7-second burpee pace, and that means I'll be ticking reps over while I'm recovering, alright? So then, when you start nailing the 7 seconds and that feels better, then you might drop it to 5 seconds. Alright, so if I'm looking at that clock, I'll go at 1:10, 3, 2, 1. So a 5-second burpee, I've got to go down, get back up, a bit fast, that's 5 seconds, so I can still move through it and keep talking to you at the same time, right? And I'm going to be sticking to that 5-second pace. Again, I can hold this pace for quite a while. I can recover in the movement, which is another great option. Alrighty? So instead, again, of me wasting time resting, I'm actually recovering while I'm doing work. Alright? So now the next thing would be is to try and figure out what's a pace that you can hold of like a second burpee that you can maintain for as long as you can. Alright? So I'm a little bit puffed now, but I'm also talking to you and I'm doing 5-second burpees, right? So now if I wanted to push 3-second burpees, I know that's going to take a lot out of me, so I might save 3-second burpees to short reps of burpees, all right? So say the workout was 30 calories on the assault bike and then I had to do 15 burpees. Well, I'd definitely go for 3-second burpees when I get to it, yeah? Now, if I had 100 burpees, well then I'm definitely going to be utilizing a different type of timing to those burpees, alrighty? So, I guess that also answers the question of how to get better at burpees. It's all about pacing. And it's also not only held to burpees. So you can do this with every movement. And the whole point of the way we're training at the moment, especially with that rate of perceived exertion, is all about getting you to understand what your body's capable. Not worrying about what other people are doing, worry about what you're doing. Worry about how long it's taking you to do a burpee. How long can it take for you to keep breathing through a burpee? How fast can you go with a burpee? Then transfer it to, how fast can you do clean and jerks? How fast can you do those reps? How long does it take you to do one rep? How long can it go? How slow can you go where you can still tick the reps over but still catch your breath? All right, so there's lots of different ways that we can utilize pacing, and it's important that you apply it to every single movement, so then when you're in the workout, you go, all right, cool, I know I gotta keep a 5-second burpee. If I have a big set, I know I have to do 4-second thrusters, because that allows me to keep my breathing going, but I also can tick along the reps. It's pretty cool once you get the hang of this, and it's also important for you to get better at this type of training. It's about you focusing on your pace, not other people's pace, but yours. If you want more information on this team, please hit me up, and I can't wait to see you guys put that into practice in class. See ya.